Hi everyone, welcome back to Colouring with Kate. Thank you for joining me today. So in this video I want to share the colouring books and pages that I hope to colour in August, and because it's the summer holidays, for those of us that work in a school, I thought I'll get more done, so I'm being quite ambitious. I am still not 100% health-wise, but some days you feel better, other days you feel like you've gone backwards, but I'll try to colour as much as I can, which I do every month, and as people always tell me, and I agree with this, quality is better than quantity, but I just couldn't stop choosing this month the books that I wanted to colour and the pages, so I'm going to show you my selection. Now I do need your help though. I would really like it if you could let me know which pages that you pages or books that I've chosen that you are really sort of interested in for me to colour, because if there's quite a few of you who want one particular page, I will definitely make that a priority. So yeah, please let me know which ones you're really interested in seeing coloured as well. So thank you for that. So let's get started. So the first book is going to be a page in Worlds of Wonder, of course. I really do like this book. I do like the fact that it has quite a lot of background space. Now this is the one that I saved for August because I knew I'd have more time. I am trying to get a lot of other things done as well, so you know, I want to get on with my swatches, you know, my new swatch setup, which I will make a video on because I know some of you are interested. But there's that to do. I'm reorganising my colouring stuff, and I need to sort of make an inventory of all the stuff I've got as well. So there are other things to do, but this page I definitely put aside previously because I want to do this double page. Now this, I haven't bought my book up, unfortunately, my Ruby Charms organiser, because in there I'd written some of these pages which go for Sammie's challenge. And I think this one is a page that intimidates you. And the reason this page intimidates me is not that there's, you know, a background to do and there's lots of colouring and it's a double page, but it's actually because on Pinterest and places like that there's such beautiful finishes that people have done, and I really want mine to be near enough, you know, as good as theirs, or near enough to good as theirs. I want to do it justice. I don't want to let myself down and think, oh, I've done a poor job. So that's why I'd say that it intimidates me, but I love the double page. I really like this picture, probably my favourite in this whole book. So that's the first one. I'm thinking of doing a silky gel crayons background. In fact, this is to be honest with you, this is my my uncoloured version of the book. The other one I have actually started this, so I did get a little bit of a head start. I tried to do that in the last few days of the previous month, so I have done a silky gels crayon background with and then you'll see it anyway. I don't want to give too much away, but it's a silky gel crayons, and I've used stencils for the background. And yeah, I wanted it to have a night sky at the top and then sort of transition into a lighter blue so that I could put clouds in. So basically that's what I've done. So yeah, that's that page, that double page. I was actually going to show you them as whips, but then I forgot to bring those because I'm working on the Worlds of Wonder and the Circle of Life book. I'd already bought these uncoloured copies of my book to show you. Right, so in Circle of Life I have this as a buddy colour. Now this is a venture, another massive double page, and a massive venture. But I asked Helena from the Colouring Zone if she would be interested in buddy colouring this, and she said yes. So we are aiming to colour this, but we've given ourselves about a couple of months to do it, so I might not finish this. Again, I have started this page in my first copy of the book, and I used Inktense in the background. I used Inktense in the background, and what else? That's it really. Oh yeah, I did do the whale as well, in the sense that I did this top bit with polychromos pencils, and that's it. That's all I've done really, so I've still got a lot of work to do on it. So that's my buddy colour page with Helena from the Colouring Zone. So yeah, that's going to take ages. I haven't fully decided. I know that that bit is obviously already in pencil, and this bit here, the background part, will be in pencil, but I'm definitely going to be using, you know, metallic paints, gel pens and things like that as well. The next page I'm thinking of doing is this one, which is the Swan. So the Swan, I chose it because I don't know, I just feel like I want to do a blacky bluish sort of a swan, so dark colours. I don't know if I'd want the whole swan in those colours, but definitely black and blue needs to be featuring in there. There might be like a really stark contrast with some of the feathers, but I'm not sure, I haven't really decided that far. And yeah, I want probably to use a limited palette on here as well, so yeah, we'll see. I think a limited palette will work well on the Swan page. And of course the last picture, I'm trying to get 3 done a month at least in this book, because it is my favourite and I do want to complete it by the end of next year hopefully. And the Sun page, because of course it's summer in the UK, and this just lovely beach, water, palm trees, the sun shining, and it's just appropriate for this time of the year for us. So yeah, that's another one. I'm wanting this to be quite a fun one, so I'm hoping to use lots of metallic paints on here, possibly gel crayons or even inks, distress inks maybe, particularly for the background. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with the flames. Yeah, I'll have to think about that. I haven't really thought too far ahead. I do know that in here I will probably use a lot of pencil, probably pencil as well in the water, and then go over, make it sparkling by adding some Cosmic Shimmer paste, or maybe even a Galaxy glitter, acrylic glitter or something, but something to make the water sparkly. Yeah, I think that will be all right. So that's those pages. And then I wanted to colour, of course, in a mythographic book. So this is Mythographic Paradise by Fabiana Attanasio. So whoops, right, which page have I got marked out? So the one that I've got marked out is this one. I really do like this one. I think once, quite a few months back, Kate from Kate's Colouring Haven, she was colouring in this on camera and it was beautiful. She was doing such a brilliant job. And yeah, Kate, you've inspired me actually to colour this one. And I'm thinking for the background, so the sky, making it like dark muted colours. I'm actually thinking of doing a partial colour along of this page on video hopefully, so I'll show you me colouring aspects of this page, because I think a lovely viewer requested that I do a colour along in Mythographic, so I thought this one would be quite good. So yeah, I'm thinking of using muted tones in the sky, so you could use things like Graphitint or the Spectrum Noir colour tint pencils. So basically muted colours, darkish colours, and then possibly bright pink clouds, or maybe a few multicolour clouds like purple, pink and yellow or something, so it contrasts nicely with that. Apart from that, I haven't really thought much ahead. I really like colouring the whales at the moment. I got into that after watching Sammie from Colour and Chat with Sammie, she was doing a page in Circle of Life with the whale, and she just makes it look so beautiful. So I don't know, she's inspired me too. So yeah, this page definitely one that I'm really looking forward to doing, and I hope to colour aspects of this page on camera, fingers crossed, for August. Excuse me. And then Busy World Special. I'm just going to have some water, a sip of water. That's better. Right, okay, so Busy World Special. Now this is one which I picked out to colour a particular month, and I can't remember which month it was, but unfortunately I didn't get a chance to get round to it. I'm hoping to get it done this month, but we'll see. It is a pre-prepared page. You can hear that it's not as smooth as this side. So yeah, this has got satin glazing liquid on it, and very, very fine, I mean absolutely massive detail in this page, so much detail. Of course, it's the Busy World Special Colouring Heaven by Colin Thompson. And yeah, I'm hoping to get this done. I'm hoping to use water-based fine liners, because obviously there's a lot of detail, intricate detail on there. Watercolour pencils as well, and also possibly some distress crayons or inks in the background. Probably distress crayons, or even the gelatos in the background, and smudge them and see how I get on with that. So yeah, that's one that, in fact, I'm going to keep the tabs in these books, because I shall be colouring in them. In fact, let's use these other tags. So yeah, that's that. So yes, that's that, and that one, Busy World Special. So I know I'm picking out a lot of books, I'm going to be awfully busy, but like I said, I'm going to do my best. I won't manage to colour them all, but you'll see. Now in here, Cheerful Inspirations by Creative Haven, Laugh More, Worry Less. I wanted it to be one of the books which I could tick off my challenge for Sammie, which was colour a page with a quote on it. I haven't actually chosen a page because I couldn't choose, and I thought, I don't know, I'm not sure which page. I just could not decide at the time. So I thought what I'll do is I'll just show you a quick flip of it, and yeah, hopefully I'll end up just colouring one. I do like that one there, Be Kind. I like the farmyard scene, and I like these three little birds as well. So that could be a possibility. Make happiness a habit. It's a nice one as well. They're all nice. It just makes it difficult to choose one when they're so nice. But yeah, love little things. Yeah, so love the little things, should I say. So one from there, hopefully, which I haven't yet chosen. I've got to obviously include a Rita Berman page because, you know, she's one of my favourite artists. So this is a summer book, and so I've chosen a simple one this month, and it's just this one really. It's this ice cream. So I'm hoping to use pastel colours, either Derwent pastel paints, or maybe the pencils. I haven't really decided which mediums. I will obviously use a mixture of mediums. I'm probably going to use my pan pastels for the background, because I actually haven't used them for ages. And I'll probably use the pastel pan pastels, the pastel shaded tones. But I do want the ice creams to be pastel shades as well, so I'll probably use pencil for them rather than paint, actually. Yeah, probably pencil for them, and then yeah, we'll take it from there, I guess. But yeah, this should not take me too long, and it's a really nice one to do. So that's Rita Berman, summer book. And then I chose one from a rainbow book from Ursula Schwab. So now I picked out two, not that I'm going to do two, but I couldn't decide between the two. So there's this one with the giraffes, which I really like colouring giraffes as well. And I really like this picture. I like the fact that their heads are going through the clouds. Well, not through the clouds, but you know, above the clouds. And then you've got the rainbow at the top, of course, and I do really like how that looks. So it's either going to be this one, or I'm thinking this one, No Life Without Rain. And the reason I like this one is because there's just so many little creatures on it, or critters, lots of different critters and creatures on it, and I will enjoy colouring all of those in. And yeah, I like the detail, and I like this big raindrop which says No Life Without Rain, and I can imagine having some fun with media on that raindrop and making it look all sparkly and stuff. So if you can help me out, which do you think? Do you think the giraffes in the rainbow book or the No Life Without Rain? What do you think? Let me know in the comments below. I'd appreciate it, what you think. And then you're probably thinking, when is she going to colour all of these? She's going to colour 24 hours a day. Like I said, these are the ones I've sort of put aside, and then whatever takes my mood during the month I'll probably do, and then whatever's not coloured I'll leave for next time. So Hannah Karlson's The Journey into the Forest, or something like that, I think that means. I chose The Beetle. Again, this is not going to take me too long to do either. Lovely paper to work on as well, and yeah, should not take me too long to do this beetle. And to me, this beetle, I feel to me it looks like it should be green and gold, so I will probably do green and gold for this beetle. Not really thought the background, but possibly distress inks, yeah, because I haven't used them for a while, and I think I should go back to them. And then I have got a whip, so I'm going to show you at least one whip from this month, and that's this one here. So this is, A Million Cute Animals by Lulu Mayo, and this one is pretty much has just been done in pencil. There's just pencil that I've used on this so far. Like I said, I love the way that these animals have been drawn so cutely, especially the giraffes and the little bird there. I mean, the major thing on here will be just pencils, the major medium that I use. Although I will have to use some form of sparkly bit. There's some gel pen there on the deer spots. Or I might use some gel pen or sparkly stuff on the flowers, but I'm not 100% sure yet what I'm going to do. I'm probably going to put some sparkly here to make it look sparkly, this background, background of the window. But yeah, that's one that I need to complete for this month. Nearly there now, nearly there. And then this was one that I didn't get to do. I didn't get to colour in this book during July, but I do want to do one in here. And so this was going to be another Sammie's checklist challenge, which was colour a page that someone else chooses for you. So my husband picked this page, and it's the vertical tree house. So I'm hoping to get this one done and then tick off another challenge. Of course, it's very detailed, but I'm actually going to use a fair amount of my fine liners, because I recently bought the Arteza Inconic 120 pack, which I could use, I think, for quite a lot of these fine details. For the larger bits I will use pencil, and for the tree I will definitely use pencil, as in the tree trunks and the branches. But for the smaller details I'll probably use fine liner. The background, I'm thinking decisions. The background, I'm not sure. Maybe watercolour. It is quite smooth paper, this, so a bit of watercolour might go well, I think. So that might be, and I haven't actually used watercolour in this book, and it is single-sided, so yeah, I might be using watercolour, but I will definitely use some fine liners for this. So yeah, Vertical Worlds colouring book. we'll see how many of this I get done. Right, Trom and Vanguard. Now, again, because it's the summer holidays and I'm being very ambitious, I wanted to do my one of my all-time favourite pages that I've previously done. So I'm going to show you the page that I've done previously, which is one of the most favourite pages that I really just, I love this illustration. And it's this beautiful dragon, which I coloured in sort of these pinkish, bluish, purpley tones, and green as well. It's got a green underbelly. I really like this picture, and I've always wanted to do it again. So of course I did purchase this some time ago, and I thought that I should try to do it again. Now this is going to take forever. I think this time I would probably want to do the the dragon in blues and greens, not pink. So we will leave the pink out, I think, but blues and greens maybe. I don't know. And then I don't know. I haven't really thought of it much, but I did want to use some different colours, or maybe even I might even go for things like neutral shades, brownish, reddish shades maybe. I'm not quite sure, but we'll see. But that is, you know, I'm being ambitious. I do really want to colour this double page spread again. Okay, so that's Trom and Vanguard by Tomislav Tomic. And then finally I've got 2 PDFs, as if that's not enough pages to colour, but you know. So there's this one, which is one that I got from Etsy. I just cannot remember the name. I think I bought the whole colouring book, Under the Sea, I think it was called. But I really like the art style of this artist, and I was thinking of doing this because I want to use some of the oil pastels, because I said that I don't want to use them in books because they probably might be a bit too messy and I don't want to regret it. But on a PDF page, I think I can experiment a bit more. So I want to use the oil pastels, especially the iridescent Sennelier pastels. So I'm going to hopefully try to use especially the iridescent ones on the different types of fish and shark and everything. So yeah, hopefully I'll get that done. And the second picture is this freebie that I got from Lottie Ford, who's got a book out called Colour the Sky, and this is the one of the pictures in her book. And if you go to her website, so if you just Google her name's there, Lottie Ford, you can sort of subscribe to her mailing list, and then she sent an email and there was this freebie for the summer, so, and a bit of information about her new book that's going to come out as well. So I really like this airship, really do. And of course that book is printed on Amazon printed paper, so to get this on you know, good quality watercolour paper, I'm going to be able to use lots of different media on it, which is just great, and I really like this picture. So I'm hoping to do this as well and use lots of water media, lots of different mediums on it. So yeah, those are all the pages. I haven't even counted how many pages I've chosen, but let's just see what I get done. I'll try to do as many as I can, and the most important thing is to enjoy it. So until next time, I hope you've enjoyed my video. Take care and bye.